I didn't have anything going on today, so I decided to drive into the Rocky Mountain National Park, one of my favorite places to go, and I just randomly realized that, well, I didn't have any meetings or anything to do, so why not drive into the park? It's only about 45 minutes away and really one of my favorite places to go. We're gonna head up to Trail Ridge Road and head up to the Alpine Visitor Center and Trail Ridge store, and I worked in the Trail Ridge store back in college, so it really is one of my favorite places to check out. This is just a random Monday, very early in the season, first week of June, so sometimes the road opens up and then it closes down because it gets snow and ice and stuff like that. So currently it's open. It shouldn't be very crowded at all because it's so early in the season and it is a Monday. So looking forward to kind of enjoying the sort of peaceful atmosphere of a not crowded area. So, and Georgie's here with me. Georgie loves riding in the car. Georgie, are you excited? You ready to get in there? You ready to check stuff out? All right, let's go. Yeah, girl. There you go. What's up, girl? I made it up and it took about 45 minutes. Not too much traffic. There were a couple sort of slower cars. And then we got up here and it's beautiful. The temperature is about 42 degrees and it's quite windy. I'm going to go walk around just a little bit out here in a minute. But you can see there's, quite a lot of snow around here. They call that Huffer's Hill up there. We'll maybe get a better vantage point, but that is closed. So a lot of stuff is closed. Trail Ridge store is closed. The Alpine Visitor Center appears to be open. I may try to walk over there and I'll just kind of stroll around the parking lot here. So a lot of stuff is actually it's still shut down, but I do see the vans that the workers drive up here. So I think they're probably getting ready for the season, and basically they tear down the store. Well, they don't tear the building down, but they take everything off the shelves, the whole retail zone. They pack it up and they put it downstairs. So at the beginning of the season, they have to unpack everything, stock everything, clean the kitchen, do all sorts of stuff like that, and get it ready for the season. So a lot of this stuff is just closed up, but it's kind of cool because when you get here in the height of the summer, it is like Disney World. It's packed. There's buses that park here and then they'll unload 80 people, and it's just a ton of people up here. So we'll stroll around here. Georgie just walked around with me. She's resting there. She's not super excited to walk around very much. And of course, in a national park, you really can't do too much with a dog. So anyway, we'll stroll around a little bit. I got a couple little snacks I'm going to eat first, so I'll show you those. I was actually hoping that the Trail Ridge store was going to be open so that I can get a couple snacks, but I did bring a couple things. So I have some just mixed nuts here. So there's almonds and cashews. We got pecans, a bunch of pistachio, and cashews. So that'll be pretty good, high calorie. I brought some blueberries. Those will be good. Those blueberries are pretty tasty. And then I got a protein bar. Looks like it's a little melty. And then we got I think yeah, pretty ripe banana. But this is right in the stage that I enjoy bananas. So I'm gonna snack on a little bit of this and then go stroll around outside in the wind. So as you can see, the snow does get pretty high. It's probably 9 feet, 10 feet. A lot of the little areas are closed here. So you can see, like, up top there's a trail heading up, and that is also closed. It's closed there. They call it Huffer's Hill because, well, it's up high, and when you walk up it, you're huffing for air. And a lot of people are not used to the elevation. Actually, even if you live in Denver, 5,000-6,000 feet, you're not used to it either. It's about 12,000 feet up there. So this here is the Alpine Visitor Center, and this is open, so we'll look in there. I think there's a little overlook, which you could normally just walk to the outside, like over in that direction, but everything's closed. All right, let's go walk in. Weather station here. 68% humidity, no rainfall, wind speed is 9, and the temperature is 42. 42. All right, wind speed's up to 17, so it's a little gusty. I thought about walking around a little bit more up here, but since everything is kind of blocked off, I think we're going to head back towards Estes Park here. There's a couple turnoffs on the way up. I recorded a time lapse, so I didn't want to stop at all. And on the way down, I think we'll pull off at a couple areas. There's a spot called Rock Cut, which I haven't been out there in a long time, so maybe we'll check that out. And there's another one, a little walkway called Forest Canyon. In both cases, little Georgie is not going to be able to get out with me, but she is not too interested in going on a hike or anything like that. She just likes to stay right here in the car. So she'll chill out. I'll crack the window. She drank a bunch of water earlier. So, and the good thing is it's cold up here. So when I open the windows, it is pretty chilly. So there's no issue leaving her in the car, which is one of the cool things about being up in the Alpine or like a colder area. In fact, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a line for the bathroom over there, and it's pretty warm. I think it's supposed to be like 84, 85 down in like Longmont and Boulder, maybe like 70 or so in Estes Park. And up here, it's cold. I would be surprised if it got over 50. So people are dressed for the summer. And when they come up here and it's so windy, it's cold. So people are bundled up and they're like, I gotta get back in the car. It's freezing. All right, so let's move out of here. So we made it over here to Rock Cut, which, like I said, I have not walked up this little hike in a very long time. You know what? I can't even remember when. It could have been like 15, 20 years ago. Because it's kind of a touristy spot. So like once I like worked in the park, I was like, I'm not gonna stop in here too much. Now, one cool thing, like I said, it is cool up here. It's like 42 degrees. We're up a little bit higher than we were at the Alpine Visitor Center. And I have the windows open, and it was a little sunny, and I thought, oh, it could be a little chilly for Georgie. Georgie is going to be in the car, you know, we can't bring her on the trail or anything like that. But it's actually chilly. It's actually chilly. I may put the windows up just a little bit. I'm going to show you one cool thing out here. So we basically parked on, it's like the edge of a cliff, if I had to describe it. All right, so this kind of right in there is called Frozen Lake. And, well, you can imagine, it is actually a frozen lake there. It must be like 11,000 feet or so if I had to guess. Something like that. But yeah, it's just absolutely beautiful out here. And I'm gonna go huff up this hill really quick. And there's also some nice parking spots. And like I said, it's right on the edge of the cliff here, which is kind of funny to see like where people park. So, all right, let's head over there. All right, it's pretty rare when you can hike with a dog in a national park. This is a road, but it's closed to cars, so you can hike on it. Georgie's not a big hiker, so I'm not sure if she's gonna come with me. So let's see what we can do. So where we're hiking is kind of between a couple mountains, a couple ranges. So we're kind of in between a valley, and it's a spot like where you can't see from the road. So if you're on Trail Ridge Road, you see like one side of the mountain, and this is on the other side, which is kind of cool. And right now, since it's close to cars, you can bring your dog. And Georgie's being brave. So far, so good. And I don't know if we're gonna go all the way up to Chasm Falls. I think we might. If she continues to do well, we'll keep on going. Oh, she heard a woodpecker. Scared her a little bit. Okay, I'll check in with you in a bit. So Georgie found some tracks. There's a lot of bighorn sheep around here, or elk and deer. And you can see some tracks heading down this very steep incline. And they headed over there. Something kind of big. I can't see specific hoof prints. There's definitely something. Before we saw the marmot, Georgie made the executive decision that we would not continue anymore. So she didn't really get too scared, but she was ready to head back towards the car, and I want this to be a pleasant, very nice experience, so decided to just follow her lead and head on back. Georgie just spotted a marmot. Leave it. You're not going after that. That is a marmot, girl. So the weather changes really quickly out here, meaning a storm can roll up fast. And sometimes what happens, they'll come up over a mountain ridge that you can't really see them coming at all. You just see blue skies, and then all of a sudden they'll roll up over the hill. And I kind of saw some dark clouds over there, and Georgie gets very scared of thunder. So if there's any thunder out here, that would freak her out, and it kind of echoes through the valley. So that's one reason why I was like, you know what, let's head on out. Looks a little dark over there. They could sneak up fast. And we were about a mile out, so not super far. Now we're going downhill, so it'll be much faster and easier. So should get back in just a few minutes here.